Everything was rosy for the devil in Tasmania until 1996, then the disease hit. There was 250,000 of them then. Now there'd be lucky to be 20,000.
It's a terrible death because the tumor ends up creating so much massive trauma that the animal can't eat or drink. About that time, if it can eat or drink, it's the tumor, it spreads to lungs, brain, rest of the body, and it's just awful.
In mid-2010, the Australian Reptile Park embarked on an audacious conservation project. Construction began on Devil Ark. Up to 20 men toiled from dawn to dusk, living rough in the mighty Barringtons. The weather was extreme, with up to 60 inches of rain falling.
We're beginning to build the earliest part of Devil Ark. This is going to take 25 years of development and maintenance of up to 1,500 Tassie devils. We say 1,000, 1,500 is a bit scary, but we started on a good foundation. The property is very much Tasmania-like, 1,300 meters elevation, cold, lots of snow in the winter, perfect. Over here is the beginning of the free-range enclosures. They extend over, probably about a 50-hectare area to begin with.
This is one of the free-range pens. This particular one is 2 hectares. And our aim is to make it as naturalistic as possible, have suitable birthing sites for females. We're going to stock it with densities of devils that will mean that they are in a natural state, comfortable, mixed sex ratios and staggered age structures. I think that it just could not be better.
The first 40 devils to be released have been in transit from Tasmania for 20 hours. The devils selected for Devil Ark have been in quarantine for over a year and are disease-free.
We've just released the bulk of the devils now into the facility, so it's been an incredible day. I just can't wait. From this point on, we go back to zookeepers and we care for devils, and that's incredible.
It's been just 4 months since the devils were introduced into Devil Ark. The devil social groups are well established in the big free-range pens.
Devils, they sleep by themselves, but they come together and they socialise. So we're going to see squabbles and little arguments, and that's all developing for when they're adults. Everything that we do tries to maintain as many wild, natural behaviours as possible so that if the offspring and the offspring and the offspring get released into Tasmania, they're wild.
By mid-June, the deep, icy alpine cold of the Barrington Tops has set in. The Tasmania-like climate is a result of the 1,350-metre high elevation of the site, a truly alpine environment and ideal for Tasmanian devils.
This is our first pouch check. What we could find is joeys between the age of 30 and 100 days. So we could see anything from a jelly bean to a bald, devil-like looking joey.
Get in there.
Definite. There's three joeys.
Good. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, little head there.
Oh, amazing. And that's from an early mating, probably February, because those joeys are about 80 days old. Ready. Well, you see, they've changed from being pink to being a light white pink. And that's the next stage after that is they become furred. This is so significant because now we can manage lots of devils cost effectively and help save the species. The point of the Devil Insurance Program and Devil Ark is to keep devils safe in captivity for their release to the wild when deemed necessary. Now, one of the most critical components of that is that devils remain as wild devils, behaviourally. That we can take a devil from Devil Ark, put it back into the Tasmanian wilderness, and it survives. It knows how to find food, it knows how to breed, it knows where water is, it knows how to find shelter. It's critical that we retain those wild behaviours. This is in one of the free-range enclosures. We've got an artificial den that we built, but one of the females with young has chosen to use it, so it's good that she's used one of the artificial boxes. They work. Hopefully, there's 4 7 or 8 month old joeys in there that should be a brilliant size. The wild devils are very shy, quiet, timid. You a little.
Look at that.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Can you see 4?
Yes. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it. They are so healthy. All the same size, which is good. This is the next generation. And without these little devils, there is no Devil Ark. There is no saving the devil. So they are everything. They are critically important. Devil Ark is a massive and long-term project, and it's reliant on sponsorship. Now I hope that once people get to know the devil, understand it, they'll want to help it. The devil needs it.